always want to start with, I would say not necessarily low cost, but I would say small markets. So if the goal is to have a monopoly, when you start a small company, you get to a monopoly quickly by taking over a small market fast. It's very hard for a small company to take over a big market fast. And so, for example, I know Facebook had an auspicious start. Its initial market was 10,000 kids at Harvard. It went from 0 to 60% market share in 10 days. That's a good start. PayPal started with eBay power sellers, which was not that big a market in late 99, early 2000. It's about 20,000 power sellers. We got to about 30% market share in about 3 months. One of the things, this monopoly perspective leads me to think that one of the most common mistakes people make is to go after really big markets. And you know, I have a whole chapter on everything that went wrong with the clean tech companies in the last decade. And I think it's sort of, and it was sort of, the failure was very overdetermined. They made there's sort of 7 different types of mistakes that I list that companies make. You should get 7 out of 7 right, you'll have a good chance of succeeding. They mostly got 0 out of 7. And so if they'd even, you know, if they've gotten one of the things right, they would have still made 6 other like nearly fatal mistakes. But one of the fatal mistakes they almost all made was the markets were too big. Every PowerPoint presentation from a clean tech company you saw started, first slide, we're in the energy market. This is a market measured in trillions or hundreds of billions of dollars. It's a really big market. And then you are a minnow in a vast ocean, and you're competing not just with the other 10 thin film solar panel companies, but then with the other 90 solar panel companies, and then with wind and with coal and with, fracking comes out of right field and Chinese manufacturing comes out of left field, and you go out of business. And so you want to start with really small markets.